Ian's Book Club. Hi everybody, welcome to Mr. Ian's Book Club. I'm so glad you're here to read with me today. Today our book is Gregory the Terrible Eater. There's Gregory the Terrible Eater, thinking about the foods that he wants to eat. Let's get into it. Here we have some junk food. Flat tires, broken down violin, tin can. And here we have some more junk food, like a barber pole and toolkit. Look at that. Different things. So let's see. Gregory the Terrible Eater by Mitchell Sharmut, illustrated by Jose Arguego and Ariane Dewey. Let's go. For Andrew and the goat who tried to eat his coat. Once there was a goat named Gregory. Gregory liked to jump from rock to rock, kick his legs into the air, and butt his head against walls. I'm an average goat, said Gregory. There he is, happy as a clam. But Gregory was not an average goat. Gregory was a terrible eater. Every time he sat down to eat with his mother and father, he knew he was in for trouble. Here's where they live. Man, look at what they have there. It's a trash. Would you like a tin can, Gregory? Asked his mother goat. No thanks, said Gregory. How about a nice box, a piece of rug, or a bottle cap? Asked father goat. Bah, said Gregory unhappily. Well, I think it is a meal fit for a goat, said mother goat, as she chewed on an old shoe. It certainly is, said father goat, as he ate a shirt, buttons and all. I don't know why you're such a fussy eater, Gregory. He doesn't want anything to do with eating clothes or trash. I'm not fussy, said Gregory. I just want fruits, vegetables, eggs, fish, bread, and butter. Good stuff like that. Good yummy food like that. Mother goat stopped eating her shoe. Now what kind of food is that, Gregory? She said. It's what I like, said Gregory. It's revolting, said father goat. He wiped his mouth with his napkin. He still has his manners, even though they don't want to eat regular food. After Gregory was excused from the table, father goat said, Gregory is such a terrible eater. I wonder what's wrong with him, said mother goat. Mother and father goat ate their evening newspaper in silence. There they are, eating their newspaper. There's Gregory thinking about the food that he actually wants to eat. Butter and carrots and fish and vegetables. And an egg. The next morning, mother and father goat were enjoying a pair of pants and a coat for breakfast. Gregory came to the table. Good morning, Gregory, said father and mother goat. Good morning, said Gregory. May I have some orange juice, cereal, and bananas for breakfast, please? A nice, balanced breakfast. Oh no, mother said. Do have some of this nice coat. Take a bite of these pants, said father goat. Ah, said Gregory, and he left the table. Father goat threw down his napkin. That does it, he said. Gregory just isn't eating right. We must take him to the doctor. We gotta take him to the doctor because he doesn't want to eat pants and coats. Father and mother goat took Gregory to the doctor. Dr. Ram was munching on a few pieces of cardboard. What seems to be the trouble? He asked. Gregory is a terrible eater, said mother goat. We've offered him the best, shoes, boxes, magazines, tin cans, coats, pants, but all he wants are fruit, vegetables, eggs, fish, orange juice, and other horrible things. What do you have to say about all this, Gregory? Asked Dr. Ram. I want what I like, said Gregory, thinking of a banana there. Makes sense, said Dr. Ram. He turned to mother and father goat. I've treated picky eaters before, he said. They have to develop a taste for good food slowly. Try giving Gregory one new food each day until he eats everything. Coming up with a strategy. That night for dinner, Mother Goat gave Gregory spaghetti and a shoelace in tomato sauce. Not too bad, said Gregory. The next day, she gave him string beans and a rubber heel cut into small pieces. The meal was good and rubbery, said Gregory. The day after, Mother Goat said, we have your favorite today, vegetable soup. But there's one condition. You also have to eat the can. Okay, said Gregory. What's for dessert? Ice cream, said Father Goat. But you have to eat the box too. Yummy, said Gregory. I'm proud of you, said Father Goat. You're beginning to eat like a goat. I'm learning to like everything, said Gregory. There he is, trying new foods. One evening, Father Goat asked, has anyone seen my striped necktie? Not since breakfast, said Mother Goat. Come to think of it, I haven't seen my sewing basket today. I left it in the living room after supper last night. Father Goat turned to Gregory. Gregory, have you been eating between meals? Yes, said Gregory. I can't help it. Now I like everything. Well, Mother Goat said, it's all right to eat like a goat, but you shouldn't eat like a pig. Oh, said Gregory. There he is, eating the necktie and the sewing kit. Don't eat like a pig. After Gregory went to bed, Mother Goat said, I'm afraid Gregory will eat my clothes hamper. Yes, and then my toolkit will be next, said Father Goat. He's eating too much. We'll have to do something about it. Eating the hamper, eating the toolkit. Whoa. The next evening, just before supper, Mother and Father Goat went to the town dump. The dump, the dump. The dump, the dump. Look at all that. Broken TVs, dolls, all this trash, cans of paint. They brought home 8 flat tires, a 3-foot piece of barber pole, a broken violin, and half a car. They piled everything into the front of Gregory's sandbox. When Gregory came home for supper, he said, What's all that stuff in the yard? Your supper, said Father Goat. It all looks good, said Gregory. Gregory ate the tires and the violin, then he slowly ate the barber pole. But when he started in on the car, he said, I've got a stomach ache. I have to lay down. Too much. Eating a car. Gregory went to his room. I think Gregory ate too much junk, said Father Goat. Let's hope so, said Mother Goat. All night, Gregory tossed and twisted and moaned and groaned. All that stuff in his belly, it's all junk food. The next morning, he went down for breakfast. What would you like for breakfast today, Gregory? Asked Father Goat. Scrambled eggs and 2 pieces of waxed paper and a glass of orange juice, said Gregory. That sounds just about right, said Mother Goat, as she prepared that meal. And it was. Ta-da! He changed his eating habits. Not too much, not too little. Gregory the Terrible Eater. I hope you enjoyed that book as much as I did. Thank you so much for reading with me today. Please take care of yourself and please take care of others, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.